Alright, howdy guys, I'm Follow8, your favorite wolf girl enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Ironman. Let me bring you guys up really quickly. I forgot to set up the chat so that I could see it, but I'm looking forward to today. Today's going to be a very fun stream. We're going to get to handle the time skip, finally. And that means that units die when they get killed. Isn't that crazy? Also, I think my camera's lagging. Very nice. Very, very good. As I get to do things. Okay. There we go. Let me get everything today, but that's fine. It was just a bit of a long day was all. Okay. And now we have music. Awesome. Anyway, you can see that the white lions now have beards, and I love it. Here we have Caspian, Boone, or Boone, Caspian, and Miles from left to right. And these boys are strong. These boys are really good, and we get a new girl too. Good to see you guys. Mage, General, Dribble, and Blank Empty. Since it's the time skip, you may as well lower the death counter to 0. True. That is a good point. I was actually going to do that. So, let's go ahead and set that back to 0. We now have an idea. But now, we know how many we'll have going forward. Blue Lions, that follows a Three Houses fan. True. I do like the Blue Lions quite a bit. People die when they're killed. Yeah, exactly. It's a very important aspect of life. Another important aspect of life is keeping Boone alive. As you can see, he got the 3 con boost between the time skip thing. Time skip time, Liang and Shiloh are god tier in your run so far. Very nice. Very excellent. They do deserve to be. And now that we're older, we can commence with the older people's beverages. Figured I'd crack open a cold one on this long Monday. Good to see you, Cutie Pie. Very nice. Boone Lions, that's a great name for them. Lost 3 units in your Iron Man of your own game today. I see. Very amazing. Quite immaculate. Yep, true. But yeah, he's got the +3 con. Otherwise, his stats are unchanged. He gets to level up basically right away. Because as you can see, his experience is right there. So I hope it's something good. I would love to start off with 10 speed. But we'll see. Your Boone under-leveled, but at least you have Caspian. Yes, I do have Caspian. I'll give a quick overview of all of the units again, because now we have access to supports, which is something we didn't have before. What's up, Ifolo? A little late, just got off work. Very nice. Yeah, I too just got off work. I'm a little bit late myself, but it's a good day. I hope you're having a great one too. Ooh, I'm a little bit sniffly today because where I live out in the boonies and stuff. The boonies got them. People are just now harvesting their hay, and there's hay all over the place, and it's got me sniffly, so I apologize in advance for that. Anyway, Boone has been sadly just above mid. That's understandable. I mean, Boone, he's extremely good. He just needs to be extremely good, you know what I mean? Barely any defense and speed to speak of. Whew, barely defense. That's crazy. Well, anyway, here's Caspian. Absolute legend that he is. 13 power, 13 speed. This is the best Caspian I've ever had. Pretty hands down. Oh my gosh, 1 second, I have to sneeze. Please. Okay, I apologize. Excuse me, even though I made sure to go away and stuff. Wow, that Caspian, yeah, he's insane. Good to see you, Strawberry Lemonade. He is absolutely insane. He's going crazy. 13 power, 13 speed, 14 luck, 7 defense in this Moon Charm for his res. I love it. I love it a bunch. He's also got the +2 con because I gave him that energy ring. Lonely Mirror throws so many interesting units that you get overwhelmed. That's understandable. That's completely fair. I too get overwhelmed a little bit sometimes because I have no idea who I want to use on the long term. I love everybody. But yeah, Caspian's really good. He's got the light affinity. I was recommended somewhat to give him the Boone support. It's not a bad one. It's full defense, and it would give a little bit of crit avoid to both units. It just wouldn't be full crit avoid, which is why I'm inclined to maybe not go for it. Because Boone, oh my gosh, Boone does need the crit avoid. POV mage crit, exactly. If a mage crits him, it's game over. Also, the dog is upset, I guess. Having 12 to 13 units is really tight. Yeah, it is, for sure. I think it makes sense. I think it's hard to balance a game around more than 15-ish. But I also don't like too few. I'll take 3 houses as an example there. Heard him and Tanya are good together. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. That's the Thunder affinity, so it'd be full crit avoid, full defense. Sounds fun, honestly. That sounds amazing. Anyway, here's Miles. As you can see, my Miles is crazy too. He's actually better than Caspian. 14 power, 18 speed on this Myrmidon. I love it. My units are just so cool. These two specifically. Because I don't think I've ever got to use these two on the long term. Was going to do Mercer Caspian, but didn't have enough room. Yeah, that makes sense. I think he's Thunder too, so that would be a good one. Let's see. And then Ariel. Ariel's probably my favorite healer in this game. We'll see if she's better than my Catherine, though. My Catherine was pretty cracked. As you can see, she too has the Light Affinity, one of the best ones in the game. 5 con, 20 aid, 6 move. Can't go wrong. She comes with these saves. I love the Ward Staff. Healing is good. Everything's good. Split maps with units starting from opposite corners is a good way to increase deploy limits without player death ball. True. Ariel is just convenience on a horse lover. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. She does everything right and nothing wrong. That's looks like purple seaweed. That's funny. I like it quite a bit, but that's funny. Who does her face remind me of? Is that like roughly based off of Erica? I can't recall. Either way. I hope that everything goes to plan. I don't have an armor effective anything to start off. This is a cav effective thingy, so I guess what I'm just going to do is I'm going to haphazardly place Caspian up here, and he's just going to roll these guys because I don't see any other reason for that to not be the case, because that would be 11 damage, and there's no way that those guys are also doing 11 damage. Right? Right. There's no way. Oh my gosh. One more second. I will be right back. Okay. Maybe I'll be better now. Maybe I have returned to my full health. That is my hope anyway. I need a restore staff used on me. Flame Knight class is really cool. Travis has honestly been hit or miss. Regret investing into him sometimes. Yeah, that's understandable. I think my Travises have always been amazing, and that's why I've turned out to love him. Well, not always, I guess I would say. My first couple of Travises were amazing. Well, my very first one wasn't. Whatever. You know what I mean. He's cool, but like sometimes not. Very, very hot take there, I'm sure. Anyway, this map is surprisingly, like, sketchy to work around sometimes, because a lot of stuff can rush you down and hurt you quite a bit. But luckily I have two units who are very, very capable, and Boone, who is, like, moderately capable. He's decent-ish. He should do fine enough work. I think Miles might be able to kill this guy. I'm gonna sort of bank on it a little bit, because I would like to get very much far ahead, if at all possible. Anything that I can do to get myself just, like, out and rolling would be great. Also, we have to visit this house with Caspian, and we will unlock a chain of events for later. This map was kind of tough. The Armor Knights are pretty hard to chip through, yeah. Luckily, these boys are pretty tough for me. I doubt that Caspian's going to kill the Armor Knight. I haven't actually checked to see. And we're going to accept the tome so that we get Roxy. Tend to use Liang because Adventure is your favorite class. Very fair. I usually do use Liang, but this time for sure I'm using Roxy, so we're gonna hope that she does everything that we need her to, and then some. Very good, Miles. Very good. That's a wonderful start. The first attack after the time skip, and he's already crit. Alright. Okay, Caspian. Here we go. Ooh, Roxy with the Moxie time. Yeah. Got that Nosferatu tome. It's gonna be a wonderful feel later on. Also, there's a good chance Caspian doubles both of these Pegasus Knights. They lose 3 speed by default to an Iron Lance, if they're unchanged, so he should double and kill both. Choosing your reward so simple, but a wonderful quality of life improvement, yeah. Which one you choose also depends, or it also manages which unit you get. It's like a, yeah, like if you go for the bow, you get Liang in this chapter, and if you go for the tome, you get Roxy next chapter. Teleus Armonite in GBA, it's just so refined looking. Yeah, if you're talking about the one that we have here, I agree. I very much love this one. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm good with that level up. 14? 14 on the strength? Good. Excellent, even. Okay, now is where it gets a little bit scary. But not scary enough that I'm going to be dissuaded from doing anything that I wanted to previously. I might be able to one-round this mage. I can with Miles, but would he survive everything after that? It's not, like, the most unlikely thing. It's decently likely. He would take enough to die from this, but, like, if I heal him first, then it's actually just completely fine. Maybe to this end. It's kind of hard, because I don't want Ariel to be in range of everything, but I might have to have her there. How does Boone fare against this guy with the Milarepa? Wonderfully. Very, very well. So we'll put Boone right here. Milarepa. And then we'll heal Miles. I do need to be careful, though, because, like, as I said, people will still die if they get killed. That's how it is in this one. Caspian's looking really fire. Yeah, it is. What the dog doing? What's up, Jed? Good to see you. My dog is quite upset because, like I mentioned earlier, where it's, like, out in the boonies and it's hay season and people are cutting their hay, there's a lot of trucks and trailers and stuff going by with very large amounts of hay and straw and stuff that they want moved, taken places. And when cars go by, my dog gets pretty torn up about it. He's not really used to cars because we live so far out that they're not really a factor for us most of the time. But yes, this should work out just fine. I would have to imagine he'll dodge this. If not, then I guess I'll just cry about it as he dies, but, like, I'm gonna bank on it. If he dodges this, then I'm sure he's fine. People still die if they're killed, yep, for sure. We did set the reset, we did set the death counter back down to 0, because previously, if people died, then they were just, like, pseudo-dead, where they're definitely not there, but they're not dead. Okay, good. I have a feeling that Boone is now going to get attacked twice, and that could be quite negative, if he gets hit by both. As a matter of fact, he could die. Oh. That's fine. I think. Maybe she can still be reached. If she can, that's bad. Owner of the Death Note simply did not want to die, or simply did not understand that people die when they're killed. Yeah, true. Also interesting that Miles is the one that got hit there. I should have equipped Killing Edge just because of that circumstance. Let's see. How are they not dead before? So, essentially, they just, like, if they died in the previous portion, they'll come back now with, like, their base stats. I think it's a good balance point, for this game. Let's see here. I need to consider my options carefully now. As if I didn't need to previously. Deadn't. Yeah, pretty much. They be alive. I lost Travis, Winifred, and Faith, and I know for sure all 3 of those have story importance. The only one I could, like, imagine not returning is Travis, but I think that he still will. Okay, that's a little bit unlucky. However, there are only, like, 3 units that I need dead. And they don't even, like, need to die, necessarily. Not like Faith is going to be any better than base level when she joins. She'll be, like, a little bit worse off than she was, but she'll be pretty fine, I would say. Appears to be a precarious situation. Yes, indeed. If I can kill this guy, then I can hatchet this guy. And then I can do something about this guy. Because, like, I could put Boone here. Well, that doesn't quite work. It might work. 22 avoid, plus 20 from the forest. She would be facing, like, a reasonable chance of living if I did that. That said, I could also sort of, like, pseudo-wall off if I... If I were to kill this guy from, like, here, and then I moved up to here with Boone, that would work, actually. Because then she would be completely surrounded because she would be on the forest. Him right here. I would leave the Cav alive, and that's okay. I would heal Miles, so let's go for that. That'll work. Really should finish Maddening run at some point. Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun. Leash for Travis and Winifred, but Faith is gone. She might be okay. We'll very much see how she ends up. But yes, we can do this. I can probably do it like this, to be honest. It would be pretty bad if he got hit. Would it be worse if Caspian got hit? 8 damage, he would probably die. 8 damage, 18. 18 minus 7 for 11. 11 plus 8 means he lives. So, hit this, please. And maybe don't get hit. If you don't get hit, then I don't have to be even a little bit scared. Cool. Excellent, good. Miles is still a little bit down, but like, I'm hopeful for him. Let's see. He might honestly die. That's 19 damage, 20 after weapon triangle, so 14. And then 17 minus 6 for 11. He's fine, question mark. He's okay. Sword Slayer into Lance Reaver wielding hero. Yeah, there is a Sword Slayer on this map that I need to be wary of. It's on the boss. That's a pretty bad level up. That's arguably the worst level up. That's pretty darn bad. And then I'm gonna trade Boone over to an Iron Lance and heal Miles. Whoosh. Okay, he might be okay. I don't know. I hope so. Someone must be blamed for hiring those white lions. Okay, that is the best case scenario. Yep, that pretty much guarantees our safety. Thanks for attacking into him. And then we should be fine. I don't really see what could possibly go wrong now. Yeah, especially not if he dodges. Like an absolute legend. Who came up with Sword Slayers? They're such a weird idea. Yeah, true. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Sword Slayer is my favorite weapon in all of Fire Emblem. So I'm very much okay with it. Let's see. I'm gonna put Boone down here. And I'm gonna, like, kind of just let him tank all of the axes, I think. They're all steel axes, if I recall. Mostly. 25 avoid. Plus 20 because doubled weapon triangle for 45. 45 off of this. He's, like, probably fine. He may not be. I could put Miles here and he wouldn't kill them, and then he would also, like, definitely dodge. Maybe I'll do that. He'll do the weakening, and then Boone will do the killing part. Yeah. Let's roll with that. That's a weird nickname for Devil Axes, true. Why are there no, land and axe? Oh, Lance and Axe Slayers, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, not at all. It's a good question, indeed. This is a torch staff that I want. You are a slight issue, but not anymore, because XD. Good rationale there. I've really blown you away with my commentary. Slim Sword's not really a big issue at all. Those guys are gonna go for Miles. I'm gonna let this occur. We'll see what happens. I'm actually doing pretty well this map, all things considered. Like, I'm taking a lot of hits, and I'm not really, like, perfectly okay at any given point in time, but I'm doing fine. Let's see, is the Thracia Armor Slayer will die on that hill? I'll take your word for it. I don't actually know if it's that great. No, let's see. FE4 is the one where effective damage is just you crit the person. Which is an interesting way of doing it. I'm not sure that I'm a fan, but it is an interesting way of doing it. Not dead, so that's a plus. That's true. You right. You darn right. Also, Miles is way too strong. He accidentally just killed all those guys. What a champ. Did we get that Lance Reaver? I can't recall. I hope that we did. Let's see. So I'm gonna have Boone go for this guy, I think. I'll throw a javelin, and if it hits, then I'll be happy about it, but if not, whatever. 80% of the enemies in that game are armored. Oh, or 60%, that is. I see. Okay, we'll do this. Go ahead and kill this guy with Miles. Easy. Axe people just don't stand a chance against this guy. What a champ. It's a great thing that we gave him that energy ring last chapter. Anyway, this now needs to hit very badly. Which it will, because he's Caspian, and he's been doing a great job for us. This is a defeat boss map, and I can kind of kite the boss around with a combination of rescues and drops and things of this nature. So I can take my time once I have, you know, procured the time. He'll get doubled here. Probably, yeah. But I will get the Slim Sword after this. Miles with double fire with Leah is neat. Yeah, I agree. That would be really cool. I'm completely down for it if we can get it rolling. We're almost there. I'll get this with the Kanto. The Kanto region from Pokemon. Caspian can go up this way. I'm gonna let Boone attempt this and place him in range of this other village down here, which I actually don't recall. I don't recall what's in it. At all, actually. I know that one of them... I think this one's the red gem one. Maybe this one's just money? I don't really know. Then I'm gonna go up here and get everything with him. I need the experience, I need the Teenan encounter, the everything. Also one-shotting a Pegasus Knight. Does this hack have Sercia traits? No, it doesn't. Which I am down with. I think that Sercia traits, while cool, and while very strong and useful, are perhaps a little bit insane for GBA. Especially when you have Kanto in the mix. I think it can be done well. I think Illuminated did it very well. Okay. Huh? Yep. There's Teenan. You can't fool me, villain. Okay. I'm okay never seeing that man ever again. Yeah, true. I agree. Something about him bodes ill. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, that's why it's new. Okay. Good afternoon. Am I correct in assuming you're the leader of the White Lions? Yes, my name is Boone. I am in command here. Can I help you? Charmed to meet you, Mr. Boone. My name is Alouette. You might be able to help me, for you see, I happen to be visiting Albin on business. What kind of business? I happen to be the warden of Illwish Island. I have come for Hemlock and his corrupt militia. Their crimes have gone unnoticed for far too long. I don't know of this Illwish Island. I'm surprised well-reputable mercenaries haven't heard of us. Illwish Island is located off the coast of Eliora, and is overseen by Jakota's finest senator, Lord Reizo. Reizo, okay. He's the guy with the huge mustache, if you recall, the ranger. We specialize in reforming problematic people, such as Sylvan. Caladrius changed on Maddening mode, and you also have to visit the village for Alouette and a Nox chapter. Okay. Like Mr. Hemlock, for the betterment of us all. I understand. Illwish Island, huh? Well, I have a personal interest in seeing Hemlock's downfall. Wouldn't your goal be accomplished if you turn him and his militia over to me? That might be for the best. I don't want my anger toward this man to get the better of me. That is an honorable outlook, Mr. Boone. Looks like we have an arrangement. Yes, the White Lions will subdue them before turning them over to you. That would be preferred. Please allow me to pay you in advance for your trouble. A lucky coin. Very cool. I don't actually know what that does. Coin worth 3,000 gold that brings good fortune. Plus 4 luck. So you can sell it, or you can carry it for plus 4 luck. I'm going to carry it for plus 4 luck. I think that's pretty good on Boone. I think that's really good on Boone. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. That's a great addition. A wonderful addition. And there's a red gem for even more money if we so please. Excellent. This is going very well. Good old Caspian. Good old Caspian. Nice item. Better, way better than straight gems. Yeah, I agree. It's like, yep, if you need the extra money, you can sell it. Or you can use the plus 4 luck. I think that's a great way of doing it. People usually sell the goddess icon anyway, so now you have the chance to, like, for it to just not be money. Or you get to carry it for luck. Found that wallpaper without the stupid watermark. Gotcha. What probably wasn't even their art. Dang. That's rough. Good to see Aragon. We were talking earlier about how he was going to have me remove a watermark from an image, and I'm glad to hear that it was found without the watermark, because that was going to take... It wasn't going to take that much time or effort or anything, but it was going to be, like, you know, like, watermark time. Woo, I love watermarks. They're so fun. They're not even made of water. They're barely even marks. Unlucky. Okay, I'm going to go like this. We can swap him over to his hand axe. Does he drop? No, he doesn't. Good. I'm cool with that. As much as I would love to have a Sword Slayer this early in the game, I get why it's not droppable. Time and effort, yeah, pretty much. Very much so. Okay, Boone, we're gonna try to get you this kill. 16 damage. Miles, can you do 10 times 2? Yes. Extremely. Maybe he'll even get hit and I'll get to heal. Ah, unlucky. I'll still get to heal, though. That was a lot of fun. I really love this. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. True. We'll hit the mark right now. Hemlock. Hemlocked away in prison, Illwish Island. How can I lose to a bunch of stupid kids and their goofy their goofy dog, Scooby-Doo? Alright, interesting. I get to read new dialogue. I haven't seen her dialogue at all before. I like the usage of the pixel art with her. It's like very abnormal in terms of like how the pixel art would ordinarily be, but it does a very good job of conveying how her clothing is. The battle is won. Hemlock and his militia will not be bothering you any longer. Truly the greatest movie of all time. Used to watch it every April 1st. Very nice. Good choice. I can't thank you enough, White Lions. And you too, Miss Alouette, for all you've done for Albin. Oh. Phone, please. Stop being cringe. It has been my pleasure to assist in any way I can. Of course, the White Lions did most of the heavy lifting, and I will resolve this matter from here. Hemlock and his militia will have a nice home at Illwish Island, and someday, they may even be able to give back to our society. Ah, society, my favorite. Ariel will always be Seaweed Hair Girl to me, especially with her name. That makes it even better, it really does. Our joint effort and victory today will surely ease my mind and move me forward personally. Thank you for sharing this burden with us, Miss Alouette. Anytime, the White Lions have already helped me greatly with my mission. I look forward to crossing paths with you again. Be sure to hire us if you run into any problems. We will always think of the White Lions. Please accept this as payment with gratitude. Very nice. 5,000 gold. We have a lot of money. I bet the commander and your mother would be proud of us. Yeah, I'd say it's probably gonna continue from there. I'm also going to make a branched save, because if we lose the Iron Man, I want to start back from the time skip so I don't have to go all the way through the early portion again. That's actually why I didn't do that this time. I forgot to branch my save on the very first attempt in the old Iron Man. Obligatory fact. Ariel means lion in Hebrew. It's not even a nautical name. Oh. Well, that's very fitting, isn't it? And here's Rob. I love Rob. And there's Travis. He's back. He means business. He means something, that's for sure. Here's Travis. I'll give a quick overview of him again. His bases are not wonderful, but he can become a really good unit. I have no qualms with this. I let him die in the early game, but you'll see that he's very... not bad, but like very not good either. For this point in the game anyway. He has the anima affinity. He is a unit that I really like, so everything kind of just works. How shameless, Lionel. XD. Oh my god, they're both a lion. Yeah, true. I was about to say Travis looked bad, and then you saw his level. Yeah, he's level 3, so he has a lot of room to grow. Anima affinity is great. Like his portrait? Yeah, he's a really good portrait. Travis is the epitome of mid, or epitome of mid. I always said epitome, and then I got called out one day for that. Good old English language. And here's Rob. Travis is so mid, but he's the only viable Flame Knight. Yeah, I'd say so. You can't really go with Brett, of all people. I guess you could. Anyway, I'll be just a second. Okay, I'm hoping I can get over the allergens before the stream ends. Anyway, here's Rob. Rob's really cool. Also, my camera is like having a bro moment, so let's fix that. There we go. Okay. Now we need a tome in the hat called Effie. Yeah, true. I agree. Flame Knight is a really cool class. He can grow into... he can grow, yeah. If I could use Travis a lot, then he would grow for sure. He would be pretty insane, actually. Because he's gonna gain EXP at a pretty high rate compared to everyone else. Flame Knight uses Anima Magic and Swords, so it's really solid. Anima Magic specifically fire. And I do hope that we get to use him. It's just a matter of, like, is that possible at this point? It's hard to say. Anyway, here's Rob. He's gotten weaker since his green unit incarnation previously, but he's still interesting, question mark. Rob's barely better than Travis and he's 4 levels higher. Rob's something. We're gonna do the thing like we did last time with Rob. What we're going to do, best thing about him is the beard, I agree. Rob has an amazing portrait. But what we're gonna do with Rob is we're going to use him. Oh. You're bad, my friend. That's pretty insane, actually. We're going to be using Rob up until the point where I no longer feel he is viable in any way. What we're going to do is we're going to see what kind of level ups he gets. He is a speed-based armor knight with low skill, mid power, mid defense. If Rob levels power to 10 and speed to 10 by the end of this map or the next map, I will continue using him. It completely depends on how many level ups he gets, because some of our other units are just insane and will also get level ups like crazy. So we'll have to see how it goes, but certainly we will see. That's bold. It is bold. It's very bold. But this chapter and the next chapter are good experience, like, portions for him. I could put you right here and Hatchet, and then finish off with Boone. Usually I have Boone rush down this way. Also, we get Roxy back. She's in this room. We just have to get to her. I don't recall who has the chest key or the door key to start off. But either way, here's Rob. Also, let me give a quick overview of... Wait, I already gave an overview of him. He's interesting. Really wanted to use Sercia at some point, but room, yeah. Sercia's one of my favorite units in this game. I too would love to use her. But yeah, Rob is an armor knight who specializes in speed. And he has the potential to be amazing because of that. But also because of that, and because of the way his growth rates are allocated, he can level very poorly. Trickster's an interesting class, I agree. I very much agree. Also, there's going to be some fighters that come from this direction, so I'm going to kind of just roll with that. So Caspian's going to do this. And then Boone is going to Javelin this guy. Caspian should be able to bait out the remainder of the things. And then... should I even Javelin? I'm going to Javelin just for the sole purpose of it giving me more movement leeway on the next turn. Can you show growth on this hag by pressing select? You can't, but I could add that in the next... Wow, my Boone is really just not leveling anything except for luck today. You can't, but I could add that. I think that I probably should. Just for the purpose of it being a Let's Play. In an ordinary run, I wouldn't mind so much, but because it's a Let's Play, I don't mind too. Right. So now I'm just going to be a little bit wary. I'm going to hope that everything works out with Travis. And I'm going to hit this wall. I'm going to let the wall do its own thing. Boone is acting more like a Bane. That's a really good pun. I like that a lot. That's really good. He kind of is. I don't know how he's gotten luck twice. That's not typical for him. It's like a 20% growth, if I recall. I guess we'll find out how that pans out. Let Travis open the door. That would have been the good idea. Yeah, I would have been able to let him do that right away, too. Well, I can still let him do that next turn. We are going to get Roxy back, and I look forward to that very much, so... Travis... Okay, he's fine. I know that this map has enemies that are kind of set up in a way that Rob and Travis, from base level, can, like, handle them. They're going to be fine, but it's going to be a little bit sketchy. I like how the balance of the first, like, the early portion of this game is, because Caladrius had to account for the fact that your units got experience, but some of them may not have. So it's very interesting how it works, just because it remains difficult without... Oh, he just disappeared for a second. It remains difficult without being overbearing if your units are kind of just bad. And I like that a lot. Okay. So now we're gonna do this. Roxy joins us. Where am I? I love Roxy. Specky, good to see you. Got done with recording an episode of this Rum Hack. There were two motivators, a pack of wolves and a random ship. Very good. I'm very much down with the pack of wolves. Here's Roxy. Amazing. One of the best units on my roster right now. Roxy Overly Yang. Yes, I was very much bribed into doing this, but it was worth it. Very much worth it. This one wolf has a 1 to 10 range howl. That's really cool. But yes, my Roxy is going crazy. What the heck? 15 power, 13 speed, and a lot of defense to work with. She's not even worried. Look at her. 5 damage, doubling a Myrmidon. This is great. This is wonderful. And Rob can get a little bit of experience if he so pleases. I'm gonna go for this. This is good. This is nice. This is nice. I love to see Roxy's return. Now, this does open up this portion of the map, which is a little bit shady for us. Well, I mean, literally, but also figuratively. Because it tends to get kinda iffy if we're not careful. Gotta use Rob since he died early last round. Oh, great level up there. I would love to use Rob. If I have that capability, I will do so. Obelisk, 2-3 range, like, Eclipse Tome. Very scary. Okay, you don't move. Okay, so let's assume that I get Obelisk. And I lose half my HP. That would round up to 12. Or it would round down to 11 in this game. 15 damage, she has 9 defense, she would take 6. So even if she gets hit by both, she will survive and kill one of them. She won't kill the Obelisk, but that's okay. Now, Boone. There's also Physics Staff up here, question mark, that I really want to get, so I'm going to be careful about that. Very, very badly want that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Boone right here. Miles right here. And then we're gonna bring Caspian back. We're gonna hope that everything works out in this way, and then I'm gonna place down Roxy such that she soaks everything else. Let's see. Out of the 2 playthroughs you've done, you've never had a Roxy who was good. That good, holy. Yeah, true. What class are you gonna promo Roxy into? That is a good question. I'm gonna leave that one mostly up to you guys. My inclination currently is to go Oracle for Light Magic, Dark Magic, and Horse. But if you guys want to see the crit build, believe me that I can build you a crit build. Thunder Affinity will play into that wonderfully. And she supports a lot of units that I already want to use. So if that's what we're going to go for, then that's what we'll go for. Horse, true. The horse path is really good. Really, really good. Oh, she's Thunder, interesting. Yes, 100%. She should be very fun to use. Remember the Nosferatu. Thank you for reminding me. I did forget. The Nosferatu on her will go crazy. For sure. Absolutely. Okay. A lot of reinforcements, not like a ton of them. Ooh, I hope we double. This is a steel sword, maybe? Ah, unlucky. If we had the Slim Lance, we definitely would. Ah, I left out of range. Okay, that's fine. I can manage. That might have been for the best even. It probably wasn't. Okay, we're gonna get hit. Whew, Obelisk, Obelisk, Obelisk. My nemesis, my foe. The thing I most fear. Okay. I wonder. Ah, we're just off. Just off. Hammer and Steel Lance. Well, how much damage are we taking? 15. Not enough to die. If I assume that the hammer doesn't hit with its 5 potential hit rates, then I could Hero Water Travis or ward him, but I think I want to heal Roxy. Let's make sure that she doesn't take too much. So 6 damage, 9 damage. That's kind of funny. 6 and 9. Roxy looks so good with that HP. Yes, we're gonna try to give her another angelic robe because I think we get another one decently soonish. Kind of oof that if you choose either Liang or Roxy, the other comes back too late to use. Never been able to trigger the late recruit Roxy. Oh, I see. Yeah, you have to fly over to that island with a flyer. Although if it's not working, maybe that's a bug. If that's the case, maybe it's worth looking into. Okay, I'm gonna let Boone kill this guy. If I let him kill from this space, maybe it'll work out in my favor by allowing me to see the fighters. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, if Liang dies, you can't get her either. That's true. You have to have Liang and Roxy alive to get either one. Okay, so Steel Sword, unlucky. I'm just going to place Rob right here. Let's let him have the Steel Sword, and then swap Boone to the Milarepa. Like that. I hope that, that's fine. It doesn't matter for him either way, actually. Okay. This is going quite well, honestly. This is doing... Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm down with this. Not Ironmaning, so he's been alive. Gotcha. I'm not sure then. I wonder what would cause that, actually. I have had issues with Roxy in the past, in terms of, like, how she's kind of odd in some ways for me. But I'm not really sure what would cause that at all. Okay. If I heal Ariel, there's no way I can boost his attack power right now. I guess I could just wall off. I don't really want to. I guess I could heal and then pick her up with Caspian. That would work. She would survive everything. Whoosh. Roxy's great. As long as there's not somebody like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They would have to be exactly right there. Which I shouldn't bank on, because I shouldn't do that, but I'm going to. Then I'm gonna pick you up, rescue, and then take and drop, and then Canso to here. And then even though you're not perfectly safe, you are safe, question mark. And that's better than being safe, not safe-ent. There we go. Personally kind of odd is how you describe most of the game's casts. That's fair. A lot of them feel like good units. I can't speak. A lot of them feel like units I know are good, but don't ever plan on using. You go to the top left aisle on the boat map? Yeah. That should be the place. I do wonder if perhaps details got mixed up somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then attack to here. So, if he can attack to here, then I just go right here, and I wall off, and then I get everything to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, attack to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, attack to here. So yes, this is the best possible space for Miles. Whoosh. Now everything should be fine, unless Roxy is like suddenly surrounded by 3 Cavaliers, which Miles should get attacked by one of them anyway. Who's wielding the Brave Lance? That's a good question. It'll probably be Wanda, the girl in the thumbnail, if we ever get one. Or Wise. It's a very strong weapon, that Brave Lance. Okay, she'll be fine. She's kind of crazy. Let's see here. Didn't think, if I didn't watch you play this, I don't think I'd ever use it. Lael, she's definitely a type of unit that you don't like. Fair enough. Typically, I don't like units like Lael either, but she turned out pretty immaculate in this game, just because of how she's implemented. It's pretty great being able to just gain access to Slayer, I think it is, just like straight up Slayer. You dress like you've got a Fire Emblem stream at 5 and a hunting trip at 6. Better believe it. That's nice, that's cool. I live, out in ye old country. Ye old countryside, so clothing like this is very fitting. Funnily enough, there was a deer in the road today, and that was a little bit spooky. Poor deer. Yo, what's up, Natsu? Coming in to say hello and remind chat to show some love by pressing that thumbs up button. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very true. Good to see you, Natsu. 3x, not 2x. Let's see. As it turns out, having 3 times effective damage against every enemy in the last 4 maps makes you pretty good. Yeah, I'd say so. I see. No flag, just friendly rough. Yeah, I got you. No worries. Good old fun. I like my flannels for sure. I feel very, very comfortable with them. Their thing was mangled as heck. Yeah, that's true. It was. You saw it too. Yep. You actually showed it to me. Oh boy, that poor deer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh, Axe Reaver. I didn't know it was droppable. I forgot about that actually. Okay, we'll let Rob handle that. He seems suited to the task. And Travis is suited to a task of his own. Good to see. Doing good. How's this run going? It's going very well so far. We had three deaths in the early game, but it's now just fine because the units come back for the time skip portion of the game, which we are now in. I'm having a great time. I love this map. This is my favorite, probably my favorite Fog of War map in Fire Emblem. Dear the worst was driving down a highway and a buck passed. The idiot decided to jump. Man, that's crazy. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, true. Yeah, deer in the road are a very, very hazardous situation. Once on the way to school, my bus ran into a deer on the highway. Or not on the highway, but like on a road, which is essentially a highway. It's not like really, but it goes through the city. We hit that and it busted up the front end of the bus, and we had to still ride the bus to school because they couldn't call a backup bus that would also get us to school in time. It was kind of metal in its own way, but it was sad because we just hit the deer. I also didn't account for this being open. I hope that these guys haven't barged in just yet, because if they are, Caspian might be less than good. And that could be bad. Please be shocked. Saw a baby deer that was 1 week old sleeping by the school's football field about a week ago. See, that's wholesome. That's nice. I wish the best for it. So, let's see. So, 17... She would... Yeah, that is sad. She would take, not that much damage, honestly. I'm gonna let Rob handle that. I hope that Caspian's gonna be okay. If there's only one of them, he should live on the virtue of his HP and defense being still pretty good. But if there's two of them, he might go down, which would be very much less than ideal. Is Roxy supposed to look like Grudo from LOZ? I don't know. Maybe. You'd have to ask Caladrius, who is in the Discord, coincidentally. It was a gym class, and literally everyone in the class stopped and stared at it. Yeah, understandably. Nature's cool, especially deer. Okay, Caspian, I'm a little bit worried. I'm just a tad bit worried about Caspian. Also, Boone, don't double this guy. Thanks. Deer ran into the side of your mom's car at the red light at the highway. The idiot got up and ran away. Coming from the jail. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Dang, that's rough. That's a really bad place for it. I hope... Was that recent? Yeah, it couldn't have been, right? Yeah, I'll grab the physics staff. And the Nosferatu when I have the opportunity. Okay. That worked out wonderfully. There are a lot of axe units here, but like I can just use the Milarepa and heal. Which I think I'll do. I think I'll let Boone have all this experience. It seems like a good trade to me. I'm going to be very cautious with Caspian right now. I'm going to elixir like this. And then I'm going to trade over the torch and roll with the punches. And we're going to see what happens. That was a bad idea. I think we'll be okay. They were dealing 14 damage, which is 15 after weapon triangle. This one can't reach. This one can't hit Miles. It could, but like it's not going to. I could also leave Travis here to bait that guy, because he won't die that way. Like, this guy won't die, and Travis will deal good damage to him. That gets him off my back and gives Travis a job for this turn, so I'm going to do that. From there, maybe I just let Rob exist on a general scale. That seems pretty good to me. I also, yeah, very much want to get this physics staff. Oh, this is middle school, gotcha. Surprised Fire Emblem hasn't used them a lot. Let's see. Oh, let's have a look. Physical tank mages, gotcha. No, physical tank mages are... I think that the reason that they're not often used is because I think that they might be kind of broken. In a way that could be construed as less than positive, because they do get pretty insane, like, honestly. Not that that's, like, necessarily bad, but they do go kind of crazy. Like, when you have a mage that can kind of just stand there alongside the rest of your folks, it gets pretty crazy. That's why dodge tank mages are such a common and beloved build, I would say. Okay, Roxy, I think that you'll be fine if I don't attack. I really want a torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack here. So I'm gonna go right here. I'll firefly down here. And we'll... Okay. That's fine. I can handle that, I suppose. It's a good thing I did that prior to looking, though. Okay. We would be fine. Roxy is tanky, but I shouldn't overestimate her. Miles could be in danger, but I think he'll make it. This is 15 damage minus 6 for 9 damage. And then this is 8 damage. That's 3 damage. So he'll live as long as the Axe Fighter doesn't hit him. And the Axe Fighters should go for Travis because they have the same defense and Travis has less HP and less avoid. Is my rationale. And I hope that is correct. Now if I put Roxy here, she can only ever be attacked by 2 units. Unless she crits. Which she cannot do. Better not get Miles killed again. Don't worry. We'll keep him just fine, at least for this map. Let's go. I'll be right back. The hay is getting to me. Okay. Now let's see here. If I place Roxy here, she should by all means survive. She will definitely double that guy though. It's fine, it was a tactical retreat, true. Oh no, I did kill him on purpose last time, that's true. 100%, 100% killed him on purpose last time. It was a tactical retreat though, that's true. He did take off tactically, and he did retreat, question mark. Okay, so if I put Roxy here, this is the place where I most want her to be, but it's also the place that presents the most danger. The worst case scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the worst case scenario cannot occur. She will be fine if she stands there. Because this guy, what I was thinking is this guy would come up to right here, attack and get killed. Violet can't move. Violet's really cool, by the way. Who has the Nosferatu again? I think it's in the convoy. I do want to give that over when I have the chance. But the chance may not be until next map, depending. This is fine. There should be no circumstance in which she is not fine to stand there. Because this guy, they all have the same... Oh, he's actually dealing less damage. And will not double under any circumstance. I could use the Banshee Tome to kill. But I wonder if that would be worthwhile. I don't think so. Not for now. It's a little bit scary. Do you think it would be a good idea to try and kill the boss for the Draco Shield? Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I really do want the Draco Shield. Roxy won't double. Actually, wait a second. She will double. 6 res. 22. 16 times 2. Roxy exactly kills the boss. 21. She loses 2, so she's down to 8. Roxy loses 1, so she's down to 12. Literally exact speed and exact power to one round the boss. That's crazy. Fate says kill the boss with Roxy. I should. That's insane. Like I was saying, the worst case scenario is that all 3 get the chance to attack. But if I stand here, we must one round the boss. I crave this so much. Okay. Fate, it is written. Yeah, 100%. Do I have... Show who's the superior Dark Queen? I will. I have to. I'm saying that it's safe to stand here, and everything is logically saying that it is safe to stand here, and just something about it is not boding well for me. Because it's like, okay, I get hit, 8 damage, then I get hit by that guy for 5 damage, that's 13 total. 8, so 13 plus 8 would be 21. She literally is not even capable of dying. Even if she's using the Banshee Tome, and she gets hit by all of them, she's literally not even capable of dying. There's no possible circumstance in which she dies, unless I let this archer also attack her. So, if I stand here with the Banshee Tome, she will one round them on enemy phase. But if I use the Flux Tome, she will leave them alive ? Enough that I can allow some experience to be given out and save some of the Banshee Tome. So we're gonna roll with it. Sneaky crits can always happen, yes, for sure. Good. Now he's safe guaranteed. There is no way that Miles now dies unless, like, the light magic crits him or something. And then he gets hit by the axe. Oh my gosh. Miles, you madman. How in the world do you keep doing this, my guy? Okay, now he can no longer die. Also, he wouldn't have been able to die anyway because of that defense level up, because the mage can only deal 9 damage on a crits. Miles is insane. The dude's going crazy. I don't know what's up with him. He's leveling like my Travis was last time. Investing in Miles is a waste of time when Atticus exists. Ooh, nice crit. More experience for me. I do really like Atticus, but this Miles is going, dude. He's going. He's walking straight to the store, getting all the milk, and coming home, which is a rarity. Miles want endgame spot. Yeah, he does, very badly. And I think he's gonna get it. I don't see an alternative. Ooh. Boone. You're gonna one round this guy. It's a soldier. Are you? Yes. Good. Very good. Okay. This might be a weird thing to say, but am I wrong for feeling it when units double? Like, I don't know if there's a frame that shows, like, that gives you a vibe of when a unit can double, but, like, I can just feel it when a unit's gonna double a lot of the time. I don't know if that's something that you can, like, visually tell, or if it's just a feeling that I have, but it feels like a thing. I don't know. Which playable character would make the worst dad? Ooh. The worst dad. The worst dad. That's a good question. The guy feeling, or the Gee feeling. Yeah, true. Oh, gut feeling. Okay. I was wrong on all fronts. That's funny. Okay, so is Rob going to be able to stand right here and tank every single one of them? The answer to that question is a precarious yes. He should be capable of doing so, if I kill with Roxy on a couple of them first. I think. No. No. That's not true. I did not tell you the truth. I didn't tell you at all the truth. Rob will be fine if I, like, heal him or something. He'll make it if that's the case. I wonder if Travis will be able to take out one of these guys. I would sure hope so. A little bit of experience would go a long way for him. Which I could just do, like, actually just this and kill them with these two. And then get the physics staff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn. Unless... Can you kill with the hatchet? Yes. Excellent. Good. So, Miles wipes this guy out. It might just be a gut feeling. I don't know if there's, like, a frame or a couple of frames where it becomes, like, visible to the player. But sometimes I can just feel it, even when I don't know the speed thresholds or anything. Okay, so now, next turn, presumably we get the physics staff. I don't know what that character's HP or that enemy's HP is. 21 damage. Is that what you're capable of? 22 is your threshold, and you need 22 because of the forest. We're, like, hitting everything by the exact point. He just needs to hit 42 avoid troubadour on the forest, so it's like it's a little bit over a 60% chance. Okay, so this could go to Travis if I really wanted. I could start Boone over this way. Boone's defense is good enough for now. I might not have said that in truth. He's actually kind of not great. My Boone's kind of not doing the things that I want him to do. But even so, darn, I messed up, but that's fine. Sometimes we just mess up a little bit. Happy little accidents, as they say. Okay, so let's say I put Roxy on the forest. She then faces a lot less hit rates. I think what I'll do is I'll just, like, super back off. Does she need to vulnerary? Probably. I'll just, like, super back off. He's, like, comparable to Ephraim, sorta, like, kinda. I think he's better than Ephraim, just because of the Constitution bonus. But Ephraim has, like, a 55% speed growth or something, so it's hard to say. Would Rob get doubled if I give him the Slim Sword? The answer is no, because he's already not getting doubled. Rob is pretty good. Which is an odd thing to say, but I think it's true. Maybe what I could do... Let's see, there's no way I'm getting... Should I do this? I guess there's no reason not to. Yeah, I could have given the Nosferatu at that point, that's true. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, Travis. Hit this and then don't get crits. Next turn. Thanks. I should have given the Nosferatu. I keep forgetting that I have it. I'm not, like, super crazy about the Nosferatu just because of how heavy it is in typical FE. But it would be better to have it as an option than to not have it as an option. So I'll trade this over. I'll give Boone the pure water because I feel like it's more useful on him. Is that true? I guess so. I'll equip Rob with the Iron Blade and Vulnerary, and hopefully this works. We kind of, like, have a pseudo-wall. Like I said before, if she was fine before, she's fine now, and after that dodge especially. So everyone lives now. It's gonna hurt if Boone gets hit by everything, but everything wants to attack Roxy, I think. He actually doesn't face crit rate, that's rare. You know what? I could give Travis the lucky coin. Because that would patch up his luck, and it's also in character, because he's a money dude. He loves money. You're gonna get doubled? I think so. That should be 13 speed. Boone. Okay, we're gonna be okay. It just hurts. It's a little bit scary. Oh. It's scary out here. Oh, man. Well, at least we're fine. Like, we were going to be fine. It's just scary, scary. Big time scary. Big league scare. Monsters, Inc. In the flesh. Okay, please tell me that you can hit this. You can. You have 2 chances. I'm going to fill up his inventory. That way I can send the physics. Ah, I'm actually dumb. I'm actually stupid. Ah, that's unlucky. I should have had the foresight to put Miles a little bit further, or even like right here. I'll have to torch. I'll have to Firefly. I guess it's for the best anyway. But before we do that, I really want to make sure we're fine. Because I can always put that off for another turn if I have to. Oh wow, Boone. Just doubling that guy. To be fair, he doesn't lose speed to the Javelin, so that's a plus. That would also mean that Rob doubles, because Rob is just as fast as Boone. Rob is just as fast as Boone. Isn't that something? 5 damage, 9 damage. Could I Banshee to kill you? No. Unlucky. I really wish that Rob hit that now. I could do this with Travis. I'm gonna try this with Travis. I really hope this hits. Good. That's a big help. That is a huge help. Please get something. You know what? That's fine. I can't complain about power on Travis. So then, from this set of circumstances, I think that I can make a big chunk of headway. Because now I can kill this guy with a combination of Roxy and Boone. Assuming that Rob hits both of these, which maybe I'm better off assuming that Boone hits both, and then I attack this guy with Rob. I don't know, Rob's hit rates are kind of bad. Like, his weapon choices aren't great as it is. But it would be pretty darn bad if he missed. I think that's like what I'm hinging on the most, is that he doesn't miss. Because I can count on Boone and Roxy right now. For sure. But I can't so much say that about Travis. And Rob. I could also use the Nosferatu now to one-shot this guy. Assuming that it has 4 more might. If it has 11 might, that might be possible. It's a lot of might, but, maybe? I can't really check either. Because if I check, then I commit my turn to that action. Let's see here. Survive for 3 more turns, plus I want to kill the boss for the Dragon Shield. Use Boone to attack in the forest, and put Rob beside Boone and trade Rob the Iron Lance. That would probably be the best course of action, although Rob can't move through the forest entirely. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be his max movements. It would actually be even less than that, because forest costs 3 move for knights. If I attack from here with Boone, then I can grab the Nosferatu with Roxy. But if I miss, then I am kind of just rolled. To attack the Myrmidon, not through the forest. Gotcha. That could work. Especially if I start with Roxy's attack. My thing is that if I miss the Myrmidon once, then I am no longer able to kill this. And then I don't want Roxy over here because it's scary for her. I could just leave Roxy over here, honestly. Kill one of them. Okay, what do you guys have? Steel Axe, Thunder. If I keep Ariel right here and I Firefly, then I'd be able to see up there, but that's not important right now. I don't need to think about that. Boone will live. Boone will be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That could do some work. If I kill this guy for... I'm gonna try this. Physics staff can wait one more turn. Yeah, for sure. I kill this guy with Boone, and then I'm going to kill the soldier with Roxy. And then I'm going to put Rob where Roxy is standing now. And then no matter who the Myrmidon attacks, he cannot kill anybody. I think. Never mind. If they both attacked Roxy, then she would die. Alternatively, I could put Ariel here and heal. And then kind of just vibe with these two somewhat. If Roxy can only be hit once, then it's fine. So we're gonna go for this. And I really hope this hits, otherwise I'm gonna have to commit more actions. Good. And then if I leave Rob here... Let's see, it doesn't really matter which one I use. He badly has to hit this. Or else somebody perishes. I can make it so that somebody doesn't perish if that occurs, but like, it's gonna be pretty bad. Either way. Because these guys can't double or kill Ariel in one shot, but 2 of them together could. I can use Ariel to bait somebody as well, because I have that information. Like, since this guy by himself cannot kill any of these people, he would attack Ariel because she is the only one not capable of killing him. So I could use that to my advantage in a sense. I could also... Yeah, like, if I do that, I could heal Boone. She would take a hit, and this guy would still be alive. But that would be completely okay. Because nobody else can reach her. Put Rob in front of the Myrmidon. I don't know. Because if I leave him here and attack, then that's fine. It would just be like, if he then misses, then I have to put Ariel here, and then she can be attacked by 2 things. if I throw a short spear, then it's bad too. I guess if I put Rob here, and then trade the Iron Lance over and attack, then, like, that's my best chance of hitting him. I guess I could just Vulnerary with Rob, too. If I just Vulnerary... Yeah, I don't have a Slim Lance anymore now. It's unfortunate that I don't. It was, it's gone with the time skip. I think. I have a Slim Sword. I could use the Slim Sword. I could grab that from the convoy. Would he double then? I think he would. It's -2 speed, you'd be at 9. No, it wouldn't be enough by that much, but I mean, he would hit. It's the Slim Sword. I'm gonna bank on that. I'll give that a fair shot. I will keep the Vulnerary, though, because if it doesn't have enough accuracy, then I have a way out. This needs to hit very badly. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Excellent, excellent. And now I can stand here and heal Roxy. And then Ariel takes the hits. Be nice if Rob could become a Halberdier. Maybe that's because you don't like the Great Knight class. Fair enough. He did have access to Halberdier previously in the very earliest version of the game. Let's see. If I heal Rob, that might be better than healing Roxy. Let me make super sure that she lives this, by the way. Yeah, she does. Okay. Do I want to heal Roxy or Rob? Awesome. Yeah, that was a really clutch hit. Healing Rob makes it so that this guy has to attack from one of these two tiles, and that's preferable to this tile specifically. Roxy doesn't need the HP just yet. If I heal Boone, then... I guess I could heal Boone from behind, but then Roxy gets hit by 2 things and she dies. And if I heal from here, then they can surround Roxy. Or they can surround Ariel, so I have to heal one of these two. I think that healing Roxy is better, but I think that this gives me better positioning, so I'm gonna do this. As much as I would rather, honestly, not do that. I kind of have to, so I'm gonna do this. It's my best option for positioning. I hope that there's nothing down here hidden in the fog that can now hit Ariel, because that would be the worst outcome by a long margin. And then I will just go ahead and... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we're already doubling that Pegasus thing, or the, what's it called? We're already doubling it, so it doesn't matter. If I have Caspian stand here with the hatchet and I torch, then everything should just work out for him. Okay. Let's see how this turn goes. This one's kind of scary. Caspian hitting that, or Caspian dodging that might have been more impactful than I expected. It shouldn't be. He actually has okay-ish res thanks to the Moon Charm. As long as he doesn't get crit, he's fine. Roxy's okay because she's Roxy. She has a lot of defense. And she's blocked off in every other way. And the other fighter is 1 tile out of her range. So... Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Good. Now, as long as there's nothing else in the fog, Ariel survives. If there isn't, or if there are things in the fog, then it's really bad. But now that this guy has moved, and 2 range moves after 1 range, she should be okay. I think that she survives. I think that Caspian's great. A lot of reinforcements, though, for sure. For absolutely sure. Okay. But now I can get the physics staff, which is huge. Enormous, arguably. I really do want that to hit. I don't recall if reinforcements just spawned up here. If they just spawned up here, then I'm gonna have to commit more actions to saving Caspian, but I think I can do that. If I just... 1, 2... Okay, let's say that they spawned right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack to here. So, as long as I put Miles here, everything's fine. I really want the physics staff down here pretty soon. If not this turn, the next turn. Absolutely. So as for you, And double with the Slim Sword and finish with Travis. Or I could just use Roxy and finish him off in one round. But I want Roxy to kill the soldier because nobody else, apart from maybe Boone, not even Boone, unless he uses the Milarepa. Can't use physics to be rank. True, I did forget about that. Big darn. That does make things substantially easier up there, though. Because now I just double Vulnerary. Or I just single Vulnerary. Miles will be fine. There's no way, right? There's no way that Miles gets rolled if I just attack. There's a way. Also, my controller is messing up a lot. I wish it would stop doing that. It's gonna end up costing me a movement at some point. Okay, so Boone could finish this guy off if I really wanted. Yeah, it's actually getting really hard to move with my controller. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why it's doing this at all. I can finish that guy in one shot. That's really big. I hope that I can finish this map soon, because my controller's just not here. Can I double you? No. Let's see here. Okay. If I heal Roxy, she'll be okay. I can kill this guy with Boone then. What controller are you using? I'm using the 8-bit Do. 8-bit Do Pro, the first one. It's not drift, no. It's just that it's, like, kind of slow. Like, the battery's starting to die. It's wireless, so I think I just need to charge it. I have a charger over here, but, like, my charger's kind of dying, too, so I don't know if it's actually ever charging. It's kind of weird. Yeah. 8-bit Do does make really good controllers. They're very, very nice. I want to get one of those, like, small, like, keychain-sized controllers just for the purpose of playing games on my phone in the car. Because there are going to be some upcoming days, probably, like, after this month, where I'm going to have, like, 2 hours of just downtime to sit in the car. Because, Aragon Gamer's going to have 10-hour shifts, and I'm just going to have to sit in the car while I wait for my 8-hour shifts. Kill fighter first, because there are reinforcement monks near the boss. I see. That is good information. I forgot about... I didn't even know about that. Okay. Gotcha. I will start with the Milarepa on this guy. And we'll roll with it. We'll see what happens. I have no need to majorly conserve the Milarepa. As good as it is, if it breaks, then it breaks, and I've used it, and I've done everything that I can. That's a fine enough level up. I really want one more point of speed. 10 speed just feels like a good threshold in this game. Pro 2, but I had to send it in for repairs. Gotcha. That is a shame, but I do hope that it pans out for you. It is a wonderful set of controllers. Caspian could come back and kill this guy, honestly. I'm pretty content with that, in truth. And then... Speed luck, you know what? Full avoid. Full avoid, we'll take it. Double digits hit different in GBA. Yeah, they do. They really, really do. It just feels nice to look at 10s across the board. I prefer Bearded Boone. I think Bearded Boone looks better. Baron Boone is a funny way of putting it, but I think that Bearded Boone is good. Most of the characters that got beards, I think I prefer the beard on them. Caspian for sure. Miles, I could go either way. I could go either way on Miles, but I do think he looks really nice with the beard. Haven't been in much because your car is getting looked at, but good to see no deaths. I got this. Yeah, I sure hope so. Thank you for the encouragement, Jig. I appreciate that. Okay, and I'm just going to put Miles up here, and I'm going to Vulnerary. And then whatever happens, happens, and we'll see. If I kill that enemy from there... those reinforcements, though, that's scary. If I just heal Boone, then everything is fine. Everything then works out. My Miles is looking strong, yeah. He is insane. He's absolutely crazy. I did give him an energy ring, but he's popping off. Like, this guy's going insane. I don't think there's a circumstance in which he stands on a forest and then is capable of death. Like, the only thing that could mess him up at that point is, like, a Legion of Lance users. Okay, so if I one-shot this guy with Roxy, big if, but very possible, then I'll be very pleased. Because I can help her out. Which promo have you decided for this run again? As for Miles, I haven't actually decided yet. I know that people want to see Swordmaster, And to a certain extent, so do I. But I also would really enjoy Assassin, because the full crit build Assassin means lethalities that will kill pretty often. Like, a full crit build Assassin with the killer bow is something that could actually transcend meme, because he would have plus 25 crit on a full crit build in addition to whatever he gets from his skill, which would be currently 7, and that by itself is 32 plus 30 from a killer bow. So like right now, if he had lethality, he would have a 31% chance on a crit of just one-shotting, which is a 1 in 3 chance, essentially. Like, it's a pretty adjacent to a 1 in 3 chance of if he gets the crit, then the enemy dies. Which is pretty big. Like, that's pretty substantial in a game where you do see enemies with a ton of HP, for sure. Swordmaster is a lot better, because he will get he will get a little bit more strength, he'll have more crit rate. Like, the crit rate from the Swordmaster would also compound with the crit build, which would then place him at like a little bit over 70 from his current setup. So he is very capable no matter what we go. Assassins are extremely fun. I do love Assassins. Crit bonus in this game is 15%. Snipers also receive it. I think Halberdiers do too, but I think Halberdiers are only 2 units in this game. And then as for Roxy, I guess what I could do to ensure safety is rescue with Rob and then drop her backwards, but then I have to like rush forward next turn. If I just place Rob right here, then she's safe. It's just if there's something that has moved forward since then Roxy will die. Especially if it's a light mage. Which I could trade her the Banshee Tome for, and she would get plus 3 res. And then, since they're dealing 9 damage, she would negate that exactly. She will survive anyway. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be your max movement. So Rob goes right here, throws a short spear. That rhymed. Very hilarious. Whatever. If it misses, then it's fine. She can no longer be hit. Travis can then Canto trade her the Banshee Tome for the res. Roxy, since when did you become a White Lion? Honestly, though. And then he can just stay there. And then she should be fine under, like, every circumstance. It's just if there's something physical. Okay, that's a good level up, especially with the skill. You love to see the skill. It is getting scary. It's very scary. With Roxy on low HP, nothing is safe. Okay. That was good. Wait a minute. Yeah. There's a lot here. There's a ton of stuff here. I could just have Caspian stand here with a hatchet and he would be completely okay. Caspian's insane. Whereas Atticus? Yeah, Atticus doesn't arrive until the prison chapter. He comes back at that point. Usually we have Liang right now, is the probably what you're thinking of for thief abilities. But I traded him for Roxy this run. So Miles, please kill this. We're not gonna get it back in the convoy. It's just gonna stay on him. But that's okay, because we can't use it right now anyway. So now, if I have Caspian stand here, Iron Lance cannot kill him. It would be 12, it'd be 5 damage. He would just have to hit both of these, and then this can no longer reach anybody. And then Ariel can stand here and heal Roxy, from which point Roxy can kill whatever she wants to because she's insane. Travis probably kills one of these guys, and Boone definitely kills the other. Maybe that isn't so definite, but for now, I'm going to have Caspian do this, because this seems like his best outlet this turn, next turn. I miss him too, don't worry. I very much miss Liang. If we get to the point where we've lost enough units by the time Liang rejoins, I will do my darndest to use Liang. Because I think even at that point in the game, he will have some amount of value. It's just going to be lower than, like, this particular map. Because if he was in this map, I would be having basically no troubles at all, because he's just crazy. So now if I Slim Sword you, that would be great. However... Okay, well, now we've ascertained that we can do this. Ariel's low on HP, so I have to be very careful with her actions. Is Roxy capable of doing this? If I use the Nosferatu, which I can do, I just really need Boone to hit this. I'm gonna bank it. 77. Good. Appreciate that one. So then Rob can go here and presumably one round. He just has to hit. And then she can kill him. Okay. I kind of want Roxy to be super ahead, because we only have one more turn after this. Is the boss standing here? If Roxy's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. If the boss is here, then I can do that from right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. That's assuming the boss is here, and she should be. You can always promote Liang to adventure and make him heal. Yeah, true. That is very, very good. I could also bait somebody into attacking Travis. Shoot. If I go here, then Roxy's, like, almost guaranteed safe, because nothing is going to hit her in the forest. Most things probably won't even attempt to hit her. I hate to use the Axe Reaver on an archer, because it is really good, but I'm gonna try this. I really hope both hit. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Rob is doing a great job out here. Rob is the unit we genuinely needed in this trying time. Okay. Now, with that in order, I can arguably hazard putting Roxy even another space forward. And grabbing the Nosferatu. Because then I can put Travis right here. Trade the Nosferatu over, and then let Travis get hit. But if there are light mages incoming, then it's scary. I think I'm still gonna go for it. I would like to have the Nosferatu right now. Roxy will be fine, Boone will be fine. Both of these units are basically guaranteed safe. The only bad thing that could happen to Boone is if this guy has an iron sword, which he doesn't. And even then it would be fine. Yeah, I tried... I can't recall if it's this space, and that's why I really wanted Roxy to be right here. Training an Armor Knight in the year of our Lord 2022 is fantastic content. Very nice. I'm glad to hear it. Good old Rob. I want to use Rob. I genuinely do. Rob has an amazing portrait. I think he has one of the coolest stat lines that I could possibly work with. Having the opportunity to use him is one that makes me very happy. I could trade Boone the lucky coin. I could trade the lucky coin off of Boone and negate his crit rate down to 1. Which is better than 5 by a pretty big margin. He is going to get hit anyway. So maybe it's worth it. If he's gonna get crit by a 5, he's probably gonna get crit by a 1. But I mean, even saying that out loud kind of makes it sound dumb, because it does turn it from a 1 in 5 to a 1 in... Well, I mean, from a 5 in 100, which is a 1 in 20, to a 1 in 100. He also has a clean beard. Yeah, he does. It's just a matter of, do I want to equip the Nosferatu on the enemy phase? Or do I want the lucky coin on Travis? And I think for this particular point, I'm going to risk the lucky coin on Travis. Ooh, that guy scared me. That was a little bit scary. Good old Rob, using up more Axe Reaver. Unlucky, but gonna have to happen. Don't get crits. Ooh, okay. Okay, he's safe. Big. That right there is content, my friends. Okay. Good. Excellent. Love to see it. I'm going to do this. Firefly. Does killing the boss end the map? I'm so glad that I moved one extra space. Does killing the boss end the map? Highly important question. Because if it doesn't, then we're seriously down bad. It does not. Gotcha. That makes things substantially worse, because if we miss one, then Roxy dies. I can get Travis and Ariel out of the way without question. I'm gonna put Miles right here. He'll be safe. There's nothing else he can do. If I get Travis and Ariel this way, then they're just fine. Nothing further can occur to harm them. Just route the enemy, it's that easy. What's the problem here? True. We must YOLO, it is the only way. I want to YOLO. I do. But it's not looking like it's gonna be possible. It might be possible. I think there might be a way. I don't want to commit to anything just yet. There are... How much does Roxy take to the mage? 5 damage. 5 plus 14 would not kill her. She would then be out of range of everything. I can also pick up Roxy with Boone. Can Boone survive both of these? Not if he gets doubled. There should be a way. If I attack from here, then Rob could equip the Slim Sword, take 7 damage and 6 damage and survive, and pick up Roxy, if needed. There's also the Moon Charm on Caspian, that's true. That is very true. This should be possible. If I could do that and have Rob right here, and then put Boone here, then only one more person would be able to attack Rob. Rob would be at 5 speed plus 3 for 8. Shoot. I really wish he killed this guy earlier. Let's see. At this point, the biggest question is whether Roxy can even hit these. Because she would have to hit both of them. Not necessarily. Because my plan is to rescue with Rob anyway. I could rescue with Rob like this. And then drop with Travis. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then be out of range of everything? Question mark. I could also rescue Ariel with a combination of Caspian and Boone and have them both be safe? Question mark. Because I could rescue with Caspian and then... Or I could rescue with Boone, then take with Caspian and elixir with Caspian. And he would survive for sure because of his HP. Those 3 units would then be safe completely. At that point, it comes down to Roxy hitting. And then, would Travis survive following that? He would not. Kill the soldier with Boone. He should be far away enough from the Myrmidon and only get attacked by the monk. That would be possible. That would extremely be doable. At that point, it's just a matter of can Rob survive these guys if he has 8 speed, which he does not get doubled by because they both have steel swords. His defense is at 12, meaning he takes 6 damage from one, 5 damage from the other for 11 damage. 11 damage plus 6 would kill him exactly. But if I run away with these two, then I can first trade over the Moon Charm to Boone. Then I give Boone the Moon Charm and give it to Rob, and then Rob survives everything. I could just be safe, but I think that plan would actually work. Funnily enough. Just get out of here with Travis and Ariel. Give Boone the Moon Gem and Elixir. Then take the Moon Charm with Boone. Give it to him. Okay, that would work. Yeah, that just works. Okay. So, first order of business is find a space where Travis guaranteed is fine. That space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then attacked, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack here. So this space and this space, assuming no more enemies spawn, will be safe. Alternatively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack to here. So standing right here would be safe, which would then be in range of anything that would spawn here. There shouldn't be anything here. There shouldn't be. If there is, and I lose Travis for it, then I guess I'm kind of upset, but it'll happen. Cav reinforcements up top, go left. Gotcha. So this is probably my best bet, because like even if there's something here, it would have been a fighter, and it would have rushed into Caspian's range by now. So, for safety's sake, I'm going to give Ariel the lucky coin in exchange for the vulnerary. Rescue her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1. Oh, have to go. Good luck on the map. Thank you, Cutie Pie. Thank you for stopping in. 1, 2. This is the last turn, though. Like, this is the last set of motions, so if you just have a couple more minutes, then feel free. But if not, thank you for being here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack to here. I need to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack to here. So he's safe here. Something about that doesn't feel right. Why doesn't that feel right? 1, 2, 3. That's fine. He's fine. Okay. I don't know why that didn't feel right to me. So now we trade this over. Do I need to Elixir? I'm just going to Elixir. I don't care. I'm not risking. Leaving. I'm going to Iron Axe and then Elixir. Then we trade this to him. Like that. Then Javelin. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Now, it's all on Roxy. I traded the Moon Charm over. He now takes 3 damage. 3 damage, plus 6, plus 5 is 14. He can no longer die under any circumstance. It is just down to Roxy. 12 people watching and 12 likes on the stream. Perfectly balanced as all a full stream should be. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. So now, can Roxy hit 2 78s in a row? That's what it's down to. We have cleared the map. Just, is Roxy based, and do we get a Dragon Shield? That is the question that it's time to get the answer to. Let's go, Roxy. Your sacrifices will be needed anyway to save our world. So let's say your stubbornness has earned you the top spot on my list. Ah, okay. Come on, Roxy. Come on, Roxy. Just 2 of them. There's 1. 1 more. 1 more, Roxy. Just get us that Dragon Shield. That's all we need. I'm greedy. She dodged. I don't even have to pick her up now. Yes, we got it. Okay, good job. This is impossible. You're a blight on this world. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Violet, my friend, you seem to be the blight on this world. Roxy is popped. Oh my gosh, Roxy. I love Roxy. She's so good. This is why the Roxy Liang choice is completely balanced. Impossible. She did everything correctly. 18, 17. She would survive as long as I traded her the Banshee Tome, I think. If I gave her the Banshee Tome, I might just kill this mage. If I could do that, then that'd be funny. No, I'm just... You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna do the thing that I guaranteed is safe. I'm just gonna do the thing that I planned out as being safe. I think it's better to do the thing that I said is going to be safe as a result of doing mathematics and using things such as my brain in order to make the game fall to my whim. This worked out very well. Just don't get crit, Rob. That's all. That's my only thing now. Just don't get crit by the mage, which is a small chance. Okay, that's fine. That's completely okay. He's gonna get extra experience for no reason. Great job, Miles. Thank you. I appreciate that. For no reason. That guy was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. It's like, you know, we can help you with that. This guy, too, he's like, oh, actually, he's gonna live. Would we have gotten that halberd? I don't think so. That's fine. All according to plan. You love to see it. Don't get crit. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. That's all that I needed. That's all that I wanted. We've done a great job here. That was great. That turned out wonderfully. They're retreating. We've won. Oh, thank goodness they're retreating, because one more turn, I would have been fine one more turn, but it would have been a little bit scary. Very well done. It's been almost 4 years. It's been so long. It does feel like it's been a long time since I've had this much fun with a Fog of War map. Yeah, no, I had that cleaned up. Yeah, I was fine. That was some great FE Plays team, for sure. Thank you guys for helping me out. It was a team effort there, for sure. Speedy Armor Knight moment, 100%. And there's Wyatt. This is a very fun map, too. Unfortunately, I don't have the time today. But man, oh man, I can't wait to play this map tomorrow. Hope you guys will join me then, because this one is one of my favorite maps. Here's Sercia with the Floret and the Armor Slayer. Sercia's a unit that I love. I love Sercia. I really hope that I get to use her. She's kind of like Elliewood in terms of her growth rates and her stats and stuff. So it's going to be questionable as to whether or not she's good or whether she's usable. But I like Sercia. I want to use a Trickster. That would give me access to runes, which is something that I will not have as a result of not using Parvati, unless I use Tanya, which I am willing to do. But we'll see. Because obviously, it's tight. The deployment's hard. I want to use Rob. I want to use Roxy, Miles, Caspian, even Travis a little bit, even though it's looking like he may not have the chance. Yeah, and I need to level up Boone for sure. Also good to see you again, Jake. Hey, some speed and defense. Yeah, I would love some speed on Boone. Love some speed on Boone. A little bit of defense wouldn't hurt either. He's got support options now. We can have a quick peek over that. I can consider those. Caspian, Miles, Ariel, and then there's going to be Sylvan. Use Tanya for Tanya, Caspian support, and bench Travis. Who gets the shield, though? That is a good question. That is a great question. Imagine if we gave it to Caspian. No, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Roxy shield? 11 defense, Roxy? Those stats do look like numbers from Fire Emblem. You're not even wrong. That's a great comparison. That's true. Don't do them like that, but true. Rob Dragon Shield. My squad is stacked. They're going crazy. Dude, Roxy and Caspian and Miles. Boone could use it. He could. He's not going to cap defense until promotion anyway. At which point he will cap defense. But I mean, in the meantime, there's no harm in giving him extra stuff. I think it would be good on Boone. I am tempted for Roxy, though. 11 defense, Roxy? I think she could do more for some HP. And I think that we get an Angelic Robe pretty soon. Boone was bad until promotion. Yeah. Boone or Sylvan? Sylvan's an interesting choice. That's a good choice, too, because Sylvan kind of goes crazy. Roxy supports a bunch of people. I know that she supports Travis. Ooh, we get a dancer this map, too. I forgot about that. Travis, Virgil, Atticus. The Virgil Roxy support. Imagine that. She also supports Danica and Liang, but I'm not using either one of those two. Once we get to the Danica map, I'm not going to be able to afford to use her. Speaking of the Danica map, should make Wyatt a final map viable. That would be really funny. The Dragon Shield for Riley, who you're totally going for sure. Oh, wait a second, though. What if I gave the Dragon Shield to Wanda? She's going to cap defense anyway. But it's funny, because I like Wanda. I'm using Wanda, by the way. There's no convincing me not to use Wanda. But, yes, we are going to get Noelle. Noelle Roxy, interesting support option. Atticus is cool. We're gonna get Tanya too. We're gonna go for the map which has Keenan, and we're gonna get Roxy or we're gonna get Tanya and who else? We could get Riley. If Travis is bad, then there's no like shame in getting rid of Travis by that point. What if you don't get Wanda and give your runs variety? I like Wanda now. I like Wanda. She's on my thumbnail. I like her a lot. She's really cool. No, variety is good, for sure. But she's just one unit that I'm reusing. I like her a lot. I think I'll use her again. I like Wanda. She's cool. Tanya and Wanda do support, that's true. That's Thunder and Dark, which is a good one. That's full crit rate. Noelle is gonna be a permanent spot. Virgil is insanely good, so he's gonna be a spot. Winifred, it's gonna be Winifred or Travis who gets imprisoned in that map. And neither one am I super partial to. In terms of using on the long term. I am very partial to their characters, and it would hurt my soul. Wait, do we get... Yeah, no, we have her by that point, because Wise recruits Wanda. But it would be interesting. There's a lot to consider with supports and recruitments. Travis and Winifred would be the two. Virgil probably feels the best for Roxy, but Wind Thunder is amazing. Yeah, it's full crit rate, full crit avoid, but otherwise the attack and the defense don't overlap. Both kind of just don't have many better options. I think that Virgil supporting Travis, question mark, was that the one? I know he supports Wanda, and that's full crit rate. Who's the Nomad? She's Danica. She is someone who I've never used. She comes with a Junifruit as well, and I've heard that despite her being good, Danica Patrick, yes, 100%, 100%. I have a hard time not saying that myself. Let's see, who does Rob support? A lot of people support Travis. It's either Helga, it's probably Helga, Shiloh, Hot Dog, Water, he himself in the water. They are best friends and stuff. Man, Ariel supports Wanda. That's the other one. That's a good one, because that's full crit rate. Wyatt. Does he support Hot Dog Water? Why? What? What would they even talk about? Wait, no, that's Caden. Okay, hold on a second. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, what in the world is he gonna talk to Hot Dog Water about? Curtis is Anima too, yeah. I think so anyway. He should be. Curtis Rob could be sick. Oh, true. Yeah, it's Caden. If he supported Benji, I'd have a lot of questions. The Terran support's actually a cool one. It's written, and I have read the first 2 of it. Who's Hot Dog Water? He's Benji. The reason I call him Hot Dog Water is because the last Iron Man, Jig, came into the stream, and he said Benji looks like he drinks the hot dog water, like after you boil hot dogs. And then I made this, and now he's Hot Dog Water, and that's just what we call him. That's just his name now. He's Benji though. He's Hot Dog Water. And I'm tempted. Oh, just hit my keyboard. I'm tempted to use him. It seems pretty funny. And then Miles. Miles supports Joseph as usual. Benchy, yeah, that's what most people call him. He supports... I could do either Leah, Joseph, or Lael. I'm gonna do the Lael one because I just want to see it this time. His stats are really bad. He's very much attack defense oriented, which can be good, but for our purposes, hard to say for sure. Caspian, who do you support? Winifred, is that Hot Dog Water, or is that one Caden? That one's gotta be Hot Dog Water. Which is Double Thunder? No, that's Thunder Light. Riley, and he also supports Mercer. Let's see. How many people does Travis support? Oh my goodness, yeah, honestly. He supports a lot of the early game crew plus Virgil and Sercia. I really love Travis for supports. He has some amazing ones. Before you leave for the night, are you going to do reverse recruitment of Fire Emblem that came out recently? Have the memory of the goldfish. I would love to. I don't think I have the time for it, essentially. These, like, ooh, I've streamed for 2 hours today. I didn't even realize. But that's fine. That's fine. It's a lot of fun. It's always worth the time as long as it's fun. I always get hecked with Whale. Yeah, fair enough. She does tend to not level well for every person. Well, as much as I would love to sit and continue talking about support options, I would really love to, by the way. Genuinely would. I don't want anyone to have to sit here for too much longer. So I appreciate you guys for coming out today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't liked the stream already, please make sure that you do. It really helps out the channel a lot. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, or maybe share the video if you're not new. You know, let more people see either this hack or my channel. I really appreciate that. Either more people play this game or more people see my channel, and either one of these are big positives in my eyes. Especially people playing this game, it needs more love. Is there anything else? I think I've said all of the YouTuber stuff. And then if you feel like donating by a Ko-fi, very much appreciate it, but again, never necessary. Oh, and Shiloh, yeah, I really want to use Shiloh. But anyway, before I get sucked back into it and talking about it and just completely head over heelsing for this game again, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for the continuation of this. Make sure to tune in then. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. By the way, not a coward. Just got stuff to do, 'cause work XD. Anyway, see you guys.